of Talk Topics. You guys thought, Talk Topics will be staying in 2020, or it's discontinued. No, no, no. It is still back. It's coming back here live. But you might also be asking, why are you in the Mine9News studio? Well. We can still have some essence of Mine9News while people are asking their topics. So if you guys don't know what those two are, Mine9News and Talk Topics. Talk Topics is a podcast with originally me and Lanceed. Even though, well, Lanceed's not here at the moment, or at least hasn't been here for the past couple of weeks. But I assure you, I'm gonna still carry this on. So you guys, so Talk Topics, how you guys do is get your topics into the chat, and we'll talk about them. Me and Lanceed's kind of substitution, Hack Zach, or known as just Zach Weeks on YouTube, is here, and well, barely.
There's something right next to you. The game's just a bit.
Oh gosh, oh god. So besides that, Talk Topics, you just say what you want us to talk about, and we'll just try to have a discussion, basically like a normal podcast or a talkcast, or we should call that a talkcast. But if you and now the Mine9News portion. Mine9News is where you send made up news stories, bloopers, and commercials to us. So you guys can still do that. So don't worry. Mine9News is not dead, and Talk Topics ain't dead. Even though they have been discontinued for like a few weeks. But don't worry. We're back here. So whoever is here, you guys can send either your Talk Topics, a question that we can discuss, or a Mine9News fake news story, blooper, or commercial, or we'll do it in a Mine9News fashion. So yeah. So, or you can do both in the same comment. So yeah, I'll be waiting for it. Hold on.
Okay, he's gone. I don't know. My game. You can see that I actually am sitting right next to him on the stream.
Yeah, I see it. So I'm back. Sarah Stevenson says, "What is my favorite rap song?" Wait, who are you asking? Me or Zach? If you're asking me, I do not have an actual favorite rap song. I'm kind of like in rap, like just like listen to any type of music. Even reggae. I could try any type of music. So I don't go into actual like favorite raps, but if I had to choose, Eminem would have to be up there. Post Malone sometimes. A couple of others, but Eminem is one of the mains. And I think one of his songs is Venom or Rap God, one of those two. Those are one of my favorite rap songs. So because the little like the fast raps that Eminem has, so it's really phenomenal. So that's why I like the Rap God or Venom. So Zach, what is your answer to this question? What is your favorite rap song and why?
My favorite rapper would probably be Travis Scott, and that's mainly because most of the songs I actually like listen to, like Sicko Mode, Stargazing, Can't Say. I think that's what the other one is. There's other ones as well.
So
Right.
I thought Travis Scott was only like one thing in Fortnite. I just heard a lot, but did you know that Travis Scott has his own had his own meal at McDonald's?
I've had a pounded Travis Scott burger.
Yeah.
I thought that was at Burger King, or maybe I'm wrong.
No, that was in Burger King. Also with a guy named J Balvin, but that's besides the point. Continue with the next either news story or a topic to talk about, and we'll get a discussion either way. And for the Mine9News part, you don't need to have the hashtag in the description, or you don't need to have one of the hashtags in the description. So if you want to just do it, if you want to do it without the hashtag, that is fine too. What is my favorite thing to eat, like food or chocolate or anything? My favorite thing to eat, it would have to be this one. This one's a little bit, this one's out, this one they don't sell it in the stores anymore, I don't think. Mac and Cheetos. That was my favorite food of all time. And since that day, and when I tried mac and Cheetos, I've loved macaroni and cheese. I used to hate it with a passion. I hated it, but I like it now. I like the macaroni. There's mac and cheese bites, all that. Mac and Cheetos. That's my most favorite thing of all time. I wish if Cheetos and Burger King line that again and make it a third time, or at least a fourth time, because they had a flamin' hot mac and Cheetos. You could bring both back if you wanted to. I don't know if Burger King's listening, but all I know is I would want to see the Burger King mac and Cheetos back. Enough with me rambling. Zach, what is your favorite food like to eat? What's your favorite thing to eat?
Most of the time when I get like takeaway, right, like on the weekends, that's normally on the Saturday. I normally like having a Domino's pizza. That's probably one of the favorite things I like eating. But that's like a hard question, because it's like, I don't really know, but like, one of the things I like to eat, if I do get takeaway,
is there any other people in the chat? Because I see 3 people and there's one person suggesting stuff. I'm watching on my tablet. Oh, my friend's here. Oh, your buddy, what is it? Mr. Whipple? Mr. Man
Mr. Whippy.
Mr. Whippy, okay, I forgot his name. What is my favorite video game? I got to say FNAF. No doubt, FNAF is one of my favorite games of all time. Even though people are subjective that people don't like jump scares and stuff. It's like a challenge for the individual. I once played FNAF 1 and I beat all 5 nights in one day, but it took only a few days to beat night 6. So, yeah, I have loved FNAF 1. I'd love FNAF 2, but apparently there's another one coming out called FNAF Security Breach. I would want to buy it. I have $100. I would want to buy the new WWE game, but I would like to buy something along with it, or I could just at least like renew my PlayStation Plus subscription. So, yeah, So that's kind of a hard decision for me. There's a lot of wrestling games that are coming out. There's a couple AEW. There's an AEW game coming out. There's a couple other games coming out. FNAF Security Breach. I don't know if that's going to be launched to the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. I would assume so, because I guess they released the FNAF series on PlayStation. And let me just stop the rambling on of FNAF and and just actually get back to this. So, what's the next topic to talk about, or the news article, news bloopers or commercials in the Mine9News portion to transmit? Oh, you
said this is for both of us.
Oh, you said, oh, Sarah Stevenson. Oh, okay, this one's basically for me. What do you think who's going to happen at the Royal Rumble? Ooh, it's about tomorrow night. Oh, I don't know what actually is going to happen at this year's Royal Rumble. For the people that are going to win, Drew McIntyre for sure for the WWE Championship, because Goldberg is not going to... I would love to see Goldberg win the WWE Championship, but he already won the Universal Championship twice. So, I don't think I see that happening. And the WWE Universal Championship match, Reigns and Owens in a last man standing match. I would love to say Owens, but Reigns would be put over, but I'm not going to rule out Kevin Owens, so I'm going to say Roman Reigns for right now. So that's not my final decision. So there's the Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley fight. There's Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. I would love to see Matt Riddle to go to WrestleMania as the United States champion. But I think it could actually happen, because the Hurt Business is a real brink of collapse right now. Benjamin and Alexander were like feuding. We're trying to argue in between matches. So that's why I think the Hurt Business might break up. That's a chance. Matt Riddle could win. McIntyre would against Goldberg. Reigns would go against Owens. The women's championship match, the women's tag team championships, Asuka and Charlotte versus Nia and Shayna. Charlotte and Asuka. Those two. I can't go against them. Even though Nia is meant for ruthless, like really dangerous in the ring. He basically injures his opponents, almost on the brink of injury. So, I mean, I'm not going against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, but there's a chance that they might win. But it's Charlotte and Asuka could pick up the win. The SmackDown Women's Championship match between Carmella and Sasha Banks. I would see Sasha Banks winning it now, but there's a chance that Carmella is gonna have Reginald, his stooge, to run in on the match to at least distract Sasha. But I would say Sasha to win. I'm not saying that I'm picking the new guys, the bad guys, the good guys over the bad guys, but that would make sense. Sasha would retain, and I think Reginald would basically fail to distract Sasha Banks. And the Rumble, the Women's Rumble, that's a hard one. I've looked at some others. The Women's Rumble, I would see between two people. It's between Bianca Belair and possibly Shayna Baszler. One of those two. Or maybe a legend, like Lita or something. Lita might be there, but besides that. So the Men's Rumble, I would love Edge to win, but to win a two-time Royal Rumble, Randy Orton I don't think is going to win for a third time. I would love to see that, but I don't think that would be the right thing. But But I'm going to say that the Rumble, for the men's Rumble, I'm gonna go with. It's a hard one. I'm gonna say, I would have to say Big E. I would have to say Big E. I don't see Bobby Lashley winning it. I don't see Ray winning it again. There's a chance that Dominic Mysterio might win, but that would skyrocket his career. But the other stars like Otis and Miz I don't think needs it. Miz has the Money in the Bank briefcase, so I don't think that I'd see him winning. So final is Big E gonna win it, even though he has the Intercontinental Championship. I think he would lose it, but he would win the Rumble. So yeah, enough with that. So next question to discuss about, or like topics to discuss about, or news article, blooper, or made up commercial, all the things that I made up, commercial, blooper, and news articles made up to submit for Mine9News portion. And who has been better, who has better DDT, Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley? I have glimpses at AEW last week, like this Wednesday, and I mean, Ambrose has a better like the DD. It's not a DDT. It's a Dirty Deeds. That's what it's called. But I don't think they call that. I don't think it call it that. But I would say Dean Ambrose, because Ambrose was actually more of a lunatic, even though Moxley is at the peak of his career in AEW. They have a lot of history in WWE, for about 7 straight years. So yeah, I would say Dean Ambrose. Next topic, or news related article, news related thing. do 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 do. So there was supposed to be more people coming here, but I guess they're not here yet. Who are my top favorite YouTubers? Who are you pointing this at? Is it just me, or is it Zach, or is it both? Both. Okay. So to see favorite YouTubers, it used to be Popular MMOs, but he doesn't make Minecraft YouTube videos in a while, so I don't watch him consistently. But it has to be between Jacksepticeye, Drew, a smaller YouTuber by the name of Drew Durnil, Brian Hernandez. That's a smaller YouTuber with 50,000 subscribers who hasn't uploaded in 6 months, but made a lot of types of Kahoot players skits. So I really like him. And the last one is, it has to be Markiplier, because him and Lixian are actually a good team. Okay, so that's my favorite YouTubers. Jacksepticeye, I would say, would be number 1. Barely. What would you say? What your favorite YouTubers are, Zach?
I've recently got interested in this Minecraft server called the Dream SMP, which has I think it's around 3, maybe 4 people in that I have as my favourite, which is Tommy in it, Tubbo, what's the other one?
Well, hi, kids. Welcome to the stream. If you do you want so talk topics is just the thing. We give us a topic to talk about. We'll discuss it, and it's basically half talk topics and half Mine9News. So yeah.
The other one's Orbison, and I think Awesome Dude or Sam Dude.
Actually, no. Let me change that. What am I saying? Not Jacksepticeye. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has to be one of my favorites. Not Jacksepticeye. Just barely underneath him. Mr. Beast is unmatched. I have watched a couple of others, like the Game Theory, like the type of like game theorists, film theorists, well, mostly food theorists, food theorists right now, so yeah. That's what I think of those. So that are my favorite top YouTubers. Next one, next topic, or some other thing that you want to do in Mine9News report, I can just do that as well. We're in the Mine9News studio, that's why we're combining the two. So
Wait.
what are you doing?
We're translating hello into the different languages. This is the 5th language.
Bonjour, konnichiwa, ni hao, oi.
Or Norwegian. Would Norwegian be or hello? It is literally the same thing as Africanese, whatever the top one was. Oh yes, we've got PUBG Rec Room Gaming's editor. Wait, is that actually his editor?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Well, it could be, but it most likely is PUBG.
He just, I don't know what that is supposed to be. He put like in like a really odd language. It may actually not even be a language. It may just be different like symbols and that.
To make a language not a language and just put gibberish in that language, to make it not a language. Okay. So enough with the. This is just a talk topics Mine9News combination stream, so that's basically what it is. Not a This just in. There's some person that is trapped inside a news studio, and they report there's some multiple reports that from them that is Blocky. So enough with the hellos. Let's.
Can German Dutch. Also, I am not standing where the couch says I am standing. I'm actually standing in the corner of the studio. I don't understand why it's bad. I managed to join, and then this happens, which I've actually experienced it before. It's the most annoying thing on the new Minecraft.
And this is not a 9. It's secretly a 6 turned upside down.
Oh, who would have known?
Or is it a 3? Is this a 9? Or is this a 6? Or is it a 3 with a Pinocchio nose?
A 3 with a Pinocchio.
No, it's not flipped upside down. I'm just making a joke. I'm just making a joke. It is a 9.
It's your host, Dark.
Let's just get back to the main agenda of this stream. This just in, we got from a local YouTuber that he is quitting YouTube soon. More on the story as it develops.
Oh yes, we've got the old amount of Japanese here, look at that.
Oh hi, Marshall.
Hey.
We're live right now.
We're live.
Or in Saturday Night Live, he's like, what is it? He's like, live from New York, it's Saturday night, or whatever. Just like he used to say that.
I started what he's about to say. Saturday night. Guys.
So.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this just in, we got a new update that they meant to say a person by the name of Kyle Clark is actually quitting YouTube, and if it is it's not relating to me because I'm not quitting YouTube.
There's so many Kyle Clarks out there. You don't know which one. No, it's Kyle McMahon, damn it. He's not even a real person, damn it.
Stop it. Just kidding. Indeed, tree. Let's get back to the main agenda, please. Not a what?
I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom.
You didn't have to say that on stream. What the heck is that? I'm not gonna say that. If there's anything inappropriate in there, I'm not gonna say it. No, he's just saying different languages, kitty. I don't think I can say German stuff. I don't think I can say it right if somebody types it in the chat. So I'm trying to invite Marshall. I don't think he is online. Hello. Hello, I'm trying to invite you, but apparently in this list I don't see you.
You gotta be online.
Are you online?
I'm online now.
I can't. I do not say it in. I cannot say a complete sentence in Spanish because I only learned like a month of Spanish, so I don't think I can remember like that entire month, except remembering trying to pronounce Spanish sentences in Spanish and numbers.
What about that one day?
Okay. I would use Google Translate to be on if I'm being honest with you. If I didn't know a different language or somebody typed it in the chat, I'll try to say it in the best of my ability. Yeah, I know that, Kitty Lily. Yeah, he lives in was Hungarian, but he lives in Germany. So, besides that point, let's get to the main agenda of this stream, is to suggest a topic to talk about. And then or just actually get some news articles, commercials, or bloopers in this stream as well. It's like combination. What did you say?
Hold on, I'm about to go join your stream so I can say a newsletter. Hold on. I'm not even in there on my PlayStation. I'm in there by myself.
Hold on, I'm in my oh gosh, that lagged a little bit. I apologize. This is not going to be in the on the official Talk Topics channel. It's going to be official on the Talk Topics channel when Lance Seed is back.
Hi.
And hi. I'll be doing still Mine9News, but I'm not gonna. Well, I'll be doing combinations of the both. So
I don't know what
on this channel, but officially, Talk Topics channel is not dead.
Where do I go? Am I going to find a place to sit?
That's a question in Spanish. That I do, or a question in some type of language.
Yes. I'm here.
That's Hungarian? Oh, wait. I just see how your eyes are just like, is anybody watching me?
You want me to change my eye color? Like eye type?
Oh god.
Hold on.
No.
I'll look at the type of eyes and get.
Alright.
A Cyclops.
Do you know German too? Oh, it's Kitty Lily. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does. She lives in Germany.
These battle scars. Hello. Are you watching Rumble tomorrow night?
Yeah. Well, actually, the pre-show at least, but I don't know about the actual main show.
Will you go tomorrow?
Huh?
Will you go tomorrow? That's why.
No, I don't have the subscription to WWE Network.
Yeah, right.
I can watch the free. I have the free version. I can watch Raw Talk or Smack Talk or whatever, Talking Smack or.
We need to get you. We need to get you together first. We need to get the whole shit. Well, crack the walls down. It's the big show. The Calico. You know I got you. Well, is that better? Is that face better?
What?
What?
Okay, never mind.
Are we gonna bring back the talk topic?
Not tree talk.
Are we gonna have the Mine9News thing happening yet?
Yeah. Either talking about a topic, or like in a phrase of a question, and then like the Mine9News as in like a little bulletin, like. So yeah.
What is your favorite WWE game? Now, my character's mouth is a little absurd.
English, please, if you're trying to ask me a question, or ask us a question.
clock to go off.
What'd you say?
Tell your clock to get off.
Nah, my clock decides to do it at every hour.
Is it time for Vader?
Come on.
I got a map of Mine9News right here.
Nah, that's the same map that actually Lancey was able to actually get. Able to make. It's just like a sacred area that we actually built the 9, and then there used to be a mine, like our names next to it. So that I don't know where that map is. Their maps are. So yeah. Let's get back to the main agenda. I really
Well, let's totally not talk about Mine9News for like the past 10 minutes. Come on, guys, you guys are confusing powers here. You guys are asking Mine9News related things. And non-top topics related things too. Let me get back to work.
Wait, what are you doing?
What?
Where are you going?
I'm going nowhere. You're on drugs if you think that. Don't you?
This is gonna be the usual streams that we're gonna have little to no stuff in Talk Topics or Mine9News. I'm trying to bring back those two series, but I guess it wasn't. I guess it turned into one of my original streams. We barely get any stuff to talk. What?
What?
What did you say about Kahoot?
We wanna see Kahoot.
I'm not even joking. They actually, they get Kahoot's on Sundays. This is Saturday. It's usually a Mine9News day, but I brought Talk Topics into the mix. But I don't know if people are gonna get the notification for Talk Topics, so I don't actually want to put it on the Talk Topics channel. Let me check how much.
How long has this stream been going?
45 minutes, and we gotten any questions and.
These guys are confusing you, I can tell.
Oh. Oh, the tag? The tag? That's just part of my gamer tag of. The tag for in the title 2434, that is part of my Discord username. That's part of my Discord username. So yeah. Oh, hi Brandon. I know you guys are having fun, but I mean, it's not gonna be that type of stream. It's just, I would have to rename my stream then. I mean, we usually just don't like to talk topics. I guess we have to talk about, we have to bring up some topics since, there are no topics to be brought up, or we've talked about trees multiple times. Okay, let's make this easier. I'm going to talk about the trees, but for the people that want to suggest topics that we should talk about, just say the topic, alright? You don't have to phrase it in a question. For the Mine9News part, it doesn't change, so it's basically bulletins and stuff. So, trees. Team Trees. I'm just gonna say that. Team Trees. Mr. Beast. Marshall. Marshall. Okay. So, Marshall. Hey Marshall, why are you out of the desk? Why are you over there?
No biggie. No biggie.
How about it's a biggie?
Biggie Langston.
Royal Rumble. We're gonna do that next. Oh, why is there a chest underneath the table? That's not a chest. That's a jukebox. So, Royal Rumble. Marshall?
Yes.
Get over here. What are you even doing? What were you even doing?
I'm making the Danger radio station. You know,
Hey.
I have a radio station, you damn it.
You didn't tell me that.
You want to see it for yourself?
What the, Zach, are you here still?
Yeah.
Okay, it's really
YouTube video.
How many of you thought? Welcome to the Danger Radio. Sponsored by Yoga. I don't know.
How about the name, the FM, like 61.9? Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Is that gonna actually work? Hold on. No, that's not gonna work. 91.6.
91.6, there you go.
There you go. I was gonna say 61.9, but that's not the closest one that you can do is 80 something in the FM, but.
Put on some music, talk about some stuff. Apparently people like to talk about trees on your stream, so
Talk about how I became a YouTuber. Yeah, 2015. I'm just gonna put this short. 2015. I didn't know much about YouTube. Just did a couple videos before I turned 13 with the eligible age to start a YouTube channel. I did videos full time starting June 2020 and didn't really get that much views up until now, so yeah. Trying to come up with more stuff. Trying to come up with more stuff like the Talk Topics and the Mine9News and the Mr. Beast challenge that we did and all that. So hold on, let me go over to your radio station. It's like Mine9News radio is Mine9News radio. Okay, let me restart that. Mine9News Studios is brought to you by the Danger Radio. Listen in to 91.6. Dude, chime in. If you put 91.6, you what is the rules for yours? Just 91.6.
Alright. Welcome everybody to Danger Radio. I don't think they can hear me. I have it on my... We're gonna talk about politics.
You could so how did
welcome everybody to Danger Radio
91.6 FM. Well, don't actually do that.
We talk about stuff. We're sponsored by the Mine9News station.
Just pretend you got stuff in, like, just pretend you got, like, coming in, like things coming in from the radio station.
Alright, let's go talk about the first topic. They can't even hear me. My stream. Can you hear my stream?
Can you hear Marshall?
I don't think people can hear me on my stream. Cause I don't have my headphones on my in my controller. They can't hear me.
Wait.
They can't hear a word right now.
You just joined for your phone?
Yeah, I just joined my the party to my phone. I ran up. I don't know. Danger Radio. It's funny how I literally am talking and no one can hear me.
So.
I might have to change it up a bit. I might have to put my headphones in. I really don't feel like it, but I'm gonna have to do it.
Oh, I got a good idea.
What is it?
No, I mean, I have a good idea for actual thing. Like, if, like, just like the Danger Radio. We got a guest, that we found off a street, and that is actually, that is listening to our, like, to have a lucky winner or something, or I don't know. I don't know. Just, like, bring Zach in and just, like, I don't know. Try to think of something.
Can you hear me off my wait. Hello? Okay, you can hear me through my headphones, right?
Yep. Well, I can hear them. Yeah, I can hear you, right?
Good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Danger Radio, the first episode of season 1.
91.6 FM.
Alright, so we got a topic here. No one's even in my stream. But I'm about to bring up a topic. Let's talk about...
Talk about, I think we got something coming in the wire. Talk about the weather like a normal radio.
Alright, the weather... Hold on. I'm about to look up the weather right now.
You don't have to look up the actual weather. You can make up some, like, I don't know, astronomical, and snow's coming from the sky. That is the moon-sized hail or something. I don't know.
It's 28 degrees in Ohio. Cool.
Imagine it's just a global forecast. A global forecast. Just doing that instead of actual weather forecasting, like just in local areas. Just one single global forecast.
Just in on CBS News, some lawmakers push Biden to offer recurring $2,000 stimulus checks.
Hey, wait, hold on. That's up. Why are we bringing politics in here?
On my news. Okay, hold on. I can take off my microphone on your name. I'm gonna put politics on my channel, on my radio news. If anyone has something to think about it.
I should do a series. I'm thinking I should do a series that just read like my random news, like a random news one, and they should.
Hello, Kingo. How are you doing?
I'm trying to join back.
Do you have anything with the news, the danger radio, radio? Kitty Lily has joined the Danger Radio. Welcome.
Just like pretending you're all around the you're in like all around the world, like international radio, global radio.
One of your viewers has joined the Danger Radio station.
Hold on one second.
Mine9News.
Where's your radio? Where's your antenna?
Hold on.
You forgot your antenna.
Alright, so, okay. Let's see.
Just like, radio stations don't really talk.
It's 35 degrees outside. Now, obviously, it looks like a good day outside, but really, it's 35 degrees. Oh wait, there's more. Currently, at the WWE Royal Rumble 2021, Braun Strowman is now in the Rumble. We still got 10 people to qualify.
It's like, let's talk about the Royal Rumble and then you introduce me.
Oh, sorry.
You should do that.
Yeah. Invisible Fire Stick. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. As you know, I've been Mine9News, and yeah, and you just basically want to know about that. So what are we talking about here today?
Okay, so Kitty Lily just said talk about songs.
Songs?
Songs, let's go.
Okay, so some of the songs by the songs famously by like Bruno Mars, Ray Charles, and Johnny Cash. Those are iconic songs. Even in this day and age, they're still played to this day.
And don't forget about Minecraft.
Minecraft. And
isn't copyright. This isn't copyright. Hold on.
Just
Look at this iconic music.
so
The iconic Minecraft music is still talking about today.
I got a good idea.
Who you got?
So let's both talk about let's just like bring up news from like regarding the Rumble. Like regarding the Rumble. So let's just look up let me just
WWE Microsoft War. Current roster with Royal Rumble wins and avoiding the salary.
this well, as of the Royal Rumble, which is less than 24 hours away, there has been 20 confirmed entrants into the Royal Rumble. 20 or 21, and a little less for the Women's Rumble.
Like
So Sanic.
That's kind of.
Oh gosh.
Can you speak in multiple languages here or not? Kitty
What
really
with
just
Sonic?
asked me to talk about multiple languages.
Sonic. I'm just gonna say he's a hedgehog, and he can't be beat because he's the fastest thing alive. Please don't sue me.
Let's talk about how PJ Foods can be a Rumble. I'm kidding. Nice.
The easy meme.
Kitty or Lily just asked if can we speak in multiple languages here or not. I'll have to translate them. I'll have to if I don't know any other languages besides English. If you say something, I'll translate it. Just in a couple hours, we will have another 2K19 match. John Wick.
All I know is the easy meme is like I remember having this thing a button that's like pressing like that was easy. That was easy.
We should do a watch party for the Royal Rumble tomorrow.
I would love to like share the screen, like look at the display the screen, but like for the pre-show. But I mean,
I can do it for the regular show, man.
I don't know if I can actually do that because of copyright reasons.
Copyright.
Copyright.
I can get on Discord. I can get on Discord and share my screen, and then you see it. All right. Let's talk about the matches that's gonna happen.
So.
Talk about games. Okay. Kitty literally wants us to talk about games.
So, the games like have been popular since its insurrection in the 1960s when they started going like with Pong, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man. All those old games come to light, and it is still evolutionizing our ways of communicating with the outside world. And there are, like everything, it has a bad aspect of video games. You can always be addicted to something. Like video games is one of the main reasons why people might not actually be in school on time, or to skip school altogether, or just play sick or play hooky or whatever. So like companies like Nintendo, Sega, what was it? Oh, Nintendo, Sega, brand, Namco,
PlayStation.
Sony. Well,
And
place and Sony with so as we known that right now about the latest consoles, the latest consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. There was a report that that somebody just bought a PS5 and they broke it right in front of onlookers. I'm not even joking about that. You can actually look it up.
I looked it up. Top Mojo's. Well, from Mojo's top 10 worst games for 2020.
So,
why are you so close to the mic like that?
what?
Look at how close you are to the lever.
Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Oh, yeah, I can't.
Hello. Alright. The women's tag team championship match between Asuka and Charlotte versus Shayna and Nia Jax. Kyle.
Let's talk about the history between these two teams. Starting at TLC, Charlotte Flair replaced Lana to be Asuka's partner to defend against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, and they eventually won the titles. And apparently, that came Legends Night, and Ric Flair betrayed his own daughter. And Lacey Evans was just basically taking him, not taking him hostage, but just taking him away from Charlotte. And I guess that I don't know if that's gonna be the case in Royal Rumble, but Lacey Evans might get involved, or Ric Flair might, But and you can talk about Jax and Baszler if you know. Hello?
Hello?
I said, do you even know the history between Baszler and Jax?
See, they were both monsters back in the day. Well, not back in the day, sorry, not 1900s, hold on. Shayna Baszler. She came in from a MMA background, am I correct, right?
Yes, that's one of the 4 horsewomen of UFC.
She came in destroying the NXT roster. Came in on her way to the main roster, destroying everybody. She was the first person to destroy everybody in the women's elimination chamber by herself. She eliminated everybody. Got eliminated. She went to face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Lost to Becky Lynch by roll-up. But then, Nia Jax, Shayna and I was like, they didn't get along because we both hated Lana.
And to note about Nia Jax is known for actually trying to real close to injuring people in the ring, that she worked with, and that for some reason she was put on a little timeout for a little from wrestling, and they tried to train her back, but still still able to be wrestling, and then won the women's tag team championships from, I forgot what they won them from. I think it was it wasn't Cross and Bliss. Is it? Was it Cross and Bliss they defeated to get the women's tag team championships?
I believe, yeah.
Okay. If that's so, yeah.
Charlotte and Asuka. What a rivalry they had. Asuka
starting at WrestleMania 34, where Charlotte beat Asuka in the longest streak in WWE history. Well, no, only second streak to the Undertaker's 21-0 streak at WrestleMania. Asuka and Charlotte being two Royal Rumble Women's Royal Rumble winners, and Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, two big women to not mess with. Okay, and
for the next match. Wait, who predicted?
So. The prediction, in my opinion, I cannot rule out Jax and Nia, but and when the direction, there's a bigger chance that Flair and Asuka are actually gonna win it. I think they're gonna win because because Nia Jax, that might hurt her reputation as a wrestler for injuring her opponents in the ring. So Asuka and Charlotte, what's your predictions?
Okay, my prediction.
Can you put your mic up a little bit, because I could Okay.
My prediction are going to be. Wait, you can have it, right?
Huh?
My predictions are Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
Why do you say this reason?
They haven't won their titles in about a few months. So I thought maybe they could win her back. They're monstrous.
There are rumors that those two can implode and just go at each other's throats, since they're in the Royal Rumble, in the Women's Rumble. So next match on the card is
Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
Sasha Banks and Carmella, with possibly Reginald by her side. So Asuka, not Asuka, Sasha. Asuka should defend her Raw Women's Championship. She should at the Rumble, but I don't know why she's not. But so Sasha, so it started with her story, like with turning her appearance, her hair blue, and then just attacking Natalia, and then just won the Women's Tag Team Championships with her buddy Bailey. And eventually, after several months, Bailey turned on her. So, yeah. Bailey. So Sasha Banks won the SmackDown Women's Championship from her, and in Carmella's case, getting attacked by Carmella, and he returned with a untouchable appearance and stuff, untouchable charisma and stuff. Being a former woman Money in the Bank briefcase holder.
Thanks to James Ellsworth.
Yep, thanks to James Ellsworth. And he adopted Reginald because they wanted it a couple weeks ago because of the, you know. So Carmella used to be Mela means money, but now I don't know if he's not all about Mela means money anymore. It's just she's basically untouchable because of Reginald. But I think that between Banks and Carmella, I don't think Carmella will win the SmackDown Women's Championship, but I wouldn't rule that out. But it could be a possibility. But I think Banks would actually win. Would actually retain the championship. So.
Very true.
So, what is your prediction?
I would say Sasha Banks will retain the title.
Oh, I forgot to say the reason. Sasha Banks would retain the title because Carmella is just kind of still trying to regain her past, not her past self, but trying to get some things back into her and try to win the SmackDown Women's Championship like she done before, and when she cashed in on Charlotte Flair. So yeah, so that's why I picked Sasha. Why do you pick Sasha? Your microphone's low.
The reason why I picked Sasha is because I don't like Carmella.
That's it.
Sasha keeps up this. Huh?
That's it. Just.
I don't like Carmella. No, how he's being a bomb now. I think Sasha Banks should win the title, keep her title defended at all times. Right now. Because if you think about it, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Sasha Banks keeps the title, goes for Elimination Chamber, fighting for the Women's Championship as well there. I think of that fighting. Then pretty soon she's gonna be facing anybody who wins the Rumble. And Carmella wouldn't lose the title if she has Reginald with her. She would literally have, like, how she was before. championship, regardless what. She has to always have somebody by her side. So you would think that maybe Carmella has a chance. But no. I don't think he would have a chance. But I get what you're saying. Wait, who did you predict to win?
Who do I predict to win? I said Sasha.
That's good. Very good.
So.
And you understand?
Huh?
You understand what I'm saying? She really will not lose that belt at all if she has Rosemary by her side.
Yeah. But there's also next match is I'm assuming it will be the United States Championship match between Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley.
Is that match actually happening tonight?
Yeah, because it's supposed to, because Matt Riddle actually won a gauntlet against the entire Hurt Business. So if you don't know, Marshall, Matt Riddle first faced off against Shelton Benjamin. He beat him in quick fashion, and so did MVP. He just rolled him up, and then Cedric Alexander took a little bit longer, and then he won. And
I know he was killing, but I didn't know if that's happening at Rumble.
So Matt Riddle, I mean, he's the original bro. AKA he's not, because Zack Ryder came up with a bro gimmick. But I mean, Matt Riddle, I think, could have an equal chance of winning, because he's new to Raw. Like Keith Lee, I don't think it's gonna completely obliterate. It's not gonna be like a Brock Lesnar squash, like what was done to Ricochet last year. So at Super Showdown, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be at least an equally contested fight. Bobby Lashley, being a veteran of the WWE since 2006, he been a monster for 2006 and 2007, and then just wrestling for ECW and all that, being a WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and being a US champion. Actually, he was going for the US Championship to John Cena, but John Cena just actually beat him barely. But besides that point, he's the US Championship again. He won it from what was it? The United States Championship, I think he won it from... Oh. Didn't he won it from Apollo? Yeah, he won it from Apollo. I think he did. Did he? Who did he win it from?
I think he is.
Bobby Lashley has a challenge on his hands. Matt Riddle needs to get out of this little challenge to get out of the Hurt Lock. He renamed it the Hurt Lock because Chris Masters, former wrestler Chris Masters, I think he's wrestling now. I think he might be wrestling still. Chris Masters used to have this Master Lock, but now Bobby Lashley uses it as a Hurt Lock. Well, it's actually called a Full Nelson, but I mean, Bobby Lashley was the only one to break out of the Master Lock, so if you actually think about it, so Bobby Lashley I don't think is going to retain because well, there's a chance that he could. That's the most likely reason on paper, but Matt Riddle might come up with a miracle win actually, because I think the Hurt business might implode. So my reason is why Matt Riddle would win is because the Hurt business is about to implode without Lashley and MVP trying to maintain the composure of both Benjamin and Alexander. So that's why Matt Riddle should get the victory and become the U.S. Championship, UBS champion. So what is your pick for the?
Well, I have to go with Matt Riddle. You know, we gotta go with Matt Riddle. You know, he's been
Yeah.
there for a while. And he hasn't got a title. It's sad that he hasn't got any, you know, goodness in his career. But now that he's feeling fine, get it. There we go. Alright, for the next match, is the Intercontinental title on the line tomorrow night?
In their Continental Championship, I think there's going to be a triple threat. I think it's going to be Big E versus Apollo versus Sammy, or is it Big E versus Sammy? One of those two. But we're not going to get into that until it's actually announced. So the next match is, I would say I'm gonna guess the Women's Rumble would be next. And
alright. I'm thinking, honestly, we have a lot of good talent. We have Bianca Belair, we have Bayley, we have, I don't know about that. We have Dana Brooke, Mandy. Maybe we might do some returns, also some NXT entrants. But if I had to pick only one person, I have to either pick Rhea Ripley, who shows up, either Rhea Ripley, or I'm gonna go with Bayley. That's my prediction.
So your pick is gonna be either Bayley or Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
So, out of the talent that is announced, it is not gonna be Nia Jax. I don't think it's gonna be Nia Jax. I don't think it's gonna be a legend. Unless it's on like some type of history, that would make sense. But I would think that there's a few people that I would be looking for. Bianca Belair, or Shayna Baszler. Because Bianca Belair, because of the actual like because she's pretty much newer to the WWE universe, to the WWE main roster, and I think that Bianca Belair would need a boost. The only thing that she's done besides trying to feud with Bayley is basically being part of the Street Profits or at least splitting away from the Street Profits, and then just them feuding with Zelina Vega. So yeah, and the reason why I picked Shayna Baszler, because Baszler, I mean, she's a good talent. She has a good background, because she might break away from Nia Jax, like I previously stated, because they don't see eye to eye. I think they would have compilate a match later on in the year of 2021, but besides the point. So Shayna, because of an MMA background, and Bianca Belair because of needs a little push, because he hasn't been doing much lately. So yeah. Oh, hi Chainsmoker, I forgot to say that. I was just talking. I'm live right now, so there's not much people. There's not people watching. Well, there's one, it says, but I don't know if anybody's here. But hey, Chain.
Here's Mike's music.
So we're just talking about the Rumble.
Shane, who do you predict to win the Women's Rumble?
Bianca.
Bianca? Alright. Sasha or Carmella?
Huh?
Sasha or Carmella?
Sasha.
Sammy, if we had the Intercontinental title match,
It was
Sammy, Apollo, and Big E.
or just Sammy or Big E. Yep.
Or Apollo.
Okay, and then we got Nia Jax and Shayna versus Asuka and Charlotte.
Asuka and Charlotte.
So
And Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley.
Riddle.
Alright, now we're all caught up.
the women's rumble. So the women's rumble, who do you think's gonna? Well, that's who's gonna be a likely favorite to win.
Bianca.
Oh, you already said that. I forgot. So the next one is Reigns and Owens. So Reigns and Owens. So Reigns has, like, you know, he's been on the big dog. He's been the top guy for nearly 9 years. So I mean, he has feared with Paul Heyman, who is Brock Lesnar's stooge for all of his years in the WWE. So I don't know why he has a downside. It's a little bit of a downside, but that's beside the point. Him and Jey Uso are just a little team, little team that just, if Roman Reigns just is trying to keep his prestige, and Jey Uso just jumping out and just like handcuffing Kevin Owens in the cage because to make Roman Reigns win, or just like interfering in the match.
Because you know, if he didn't, Kevin Owens would have won.
And Kevin Owens didn't have this fight Owens fight attitude since he defeated Shane McMahon at the premiere of Fox on premiere episode premiere on SmackDown on Fox. So
That was a pretty good match, though.
I think I watched that night. I forgot.
I thought Shane was about to win, but until Kevin got him with the power bomb on the ladder.
But I seen it coming.
Alright. Next match we have here is Goldberg versus McIntyre.
Jory.
McIntyre, yes, well, I see it, because McIntyre has been on a roll lately since WrestleMania 36. I think he would keep it until WrestleMania 37 and possibly face a new opponent. But Goldberg, I mean, even if I wanted to, I would like to go against Drew McIntyre, but he's not in his prime anymore. So I mean, I want him to be put. Oh, I want him to put over Drew, because let's face it, like the Fiend, Goldberg has been screwing people. Goldberg screwed Kevin Owens out of the Universal Championship. He screwed the Fiend out of a match in Saudi Arabia. I mean, Goldberg's just been using his backstage influence to get himself over the new guys. But besides the point, Goldberg, I don't think he needs the WWE Championship, because he already won the Universal Championship twice, and he won the World Heavyweight Championship once already, so I think it's already capped off for his career since he's already a Hall of Famer. So Drew McIntyre, because of his stardom, I don't want him to get his prestige lowered down. So what do you think, Marsh?
First, okay, so you already said Drew, right?
I said Drew. He said Drew.
Well, I'm gonna be the odd one here. I'm gonna pick Goldberg because, I know, he puts himself over a lot, right? He keeps coming up out of nowhere, showing up, oh, I'm Max, I'm on that pound right now. No, but here's the thing. You don't know something until it's truly gone. Now, I would like to see Goldberg have one more title reign before he retires, but he keeps watching way too much, but either way, I still think Goldberg could at least get one more title reign before he retires.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't. He's not retiring until 2022 because he has a wrestling contract until 2022. But if he kind of like doesn't want, he kind of relinquished the contract. But besides the point, I mean, Goldberg is a good competitor and a good WCW legend and stuff. But Goldberg just coming out and demanding a title match and baseless claims that Drew McIntyre was disrespecting the legends. Why don't you just go in the backstage area and confront Randy Orton? That would have made sense. But no, Goldberg just like, hey Drew, I'm next for that title, and you better demand. I'm demanding for a title match. Even though he says he's challenging, but he's demanding because I guess he made his backstage influence after a title. He came back because of a title. Well, 2019 he didn't much. He just put over the Undertaker and got over Dolph Ziggler. So that's a little bit. If he drops the title at at WrestleMania like he did with Braun, or was supposed to do with Roman before Braun replaced him, I would be all with it. Yeah. That has a chance of winning, but I want him to drop the title at WrestleMania or whatever pay-per-view at. So the
Who would you vote for? Did you say Kevin Owens, right?
I forgot to say Roman Reigns. I would like to see Kevin Owens. Well, the likely thing is Roman Reigns. He has all these influence, but there's a chance that Kevin Owens might actually win. Because Kevin Owens might, but Roman Reigns has been on like a winning streak since after losing. Since he didn't lose until before his last loss was at Shane McMahon at Crown Jewel, I think. Well, oh no, it's at It was at Super Showdown in Australia. I think that's in 2018. That was 2019 where he sued with Shane, but besides the point. So Reigns, I want him to win, but I mean Kevin Owens, I don't want him to be built up to be put down, but Kevin Owens might actually put up the victory. It's a hard one, but I'll say Kevin because Roman Reigns will eventually lose the title. If he still retains, I'll respect that. But yeah, if he loses the title at WrestleMania, that would be fine. I would like them to.
Alright, we still got one more match. We got the men's Super Rumble.
Okay. There is some speculation of some returns in this match. The likes of Carlito, CM Punk, The Rock, maybe even some people might say still Stone Cold Steve Austin, or some other people that have been speculated for the Rumble, like John Cena. And the people that would win the Rumble, the speculated returns, Carlito I could see happening. Punk, slightly unlikely, but could possibly happen. The Rock is almost definite. John Cena, if he has free time in his movie schedule, he could. But Christian, I could see that happening. Christian, because he could possibly get his revenge on Randy Orton or something. But I don't know if he's actually. No. Rowan's on. I think he's in AEW now.
Has he signed a full contract with them yet?
I don't know, but I'm assuming that he did. That he did actually sign a contract because he appeared on the John Huber the event that AEW was holding for Luke Harper or John Huber or Brody Lee.
So we see the return of
What'd you say? Van Dam? Van Dam, I could see him like going like if he was in the Rumble, he could go around. He could be at WrestleMania and possibly stick around for a little bit if he wanted to after WrestleMania, because he hasn't been in the ring since 2014 and WWE.
That is true. Could we see Ryback?
That's like unlikely because Ryback has some heat with Vince McMahon and has some heat with WWE itself, because he has been, well, people say that he is a rough worker in the WWE, and I don't know. I'm assuming that Ryback actually denies the claims, but I think that Ryback could. There's never say never, but Ryback, I would love to see him back and face, like, I don't know, Braun Strowman or something, or like some other tough guy like Keith Lee. But Ryback, I don't think I see him happening because of the heat between WWE and Vince McMahon himself and WWE management.
No, this is very unlikely. Will we ever see a Dean Ambrose back?
What?
Like Dean Ambrose.
I think I heard in somewhere, in some other news outlet, wrestling news outlet, that the WWE, I mean not the WWE, AEW allowed him to give Jon Moxley a contract wherever he wants to go. Where I think I've seen somewhere that the WWE, why do I keep saying WWE? AEW kind of invaded like Impact Wrestling, because Tony Khan was there, who attended in Impact. So, I mean, so Moxley might actually appear in WWE in the Rumble, but if he is in both companies, I think there will be a civil war between them. So, I do not. There's likely it could happen, but it's unlikely because he's signed to AEW. So let's actually enough with the rumored returns, and let's actually get down to the people. And so let's talk about the people in the men's Rumble and see if there's a chance of winning, and we'll make our final decisions. So, Dominic Mysterio. No, I'm just listing the people, and we're just trying to see of which we could, like, what our stances on them, and and if they're gonna run, if there's a chance, like, on our opinions, if he is gonna win the Royal Rumble, whoever it is. So Dominic Mysterio, do you think is he gonna win the Rumble?
He could. I could think he could be like the slot top 3, top 4. I wouldn't see him win.
I mean, I see Dominic Mysterio. I would see him in the Rumble. I would see him in the Rumble possibly as a winner, but I mean, Rey Mysterio said it himself that he would definitely throw his son over the top rope to win, to definite a win to the Rumble. I mean, but Dominic is a slight chance of winning. Yes. How about Ray?
Ray, either way, right? He knows when he could win. He just needs to stay out the way of many superstars like Braun Strowman or maybe Big Show or anybody like the big guy. I would tell him to stay out the way. He could win, though. But I highly doubt he'll win.
Edge.
That's a huge mark, right? I mean, he could win it, but is he though? Very huge. I could see Edge getting a couple spears in, coming in the last top 5. Maybe not winning. See, my bets are on AJ. My bets are on AJ's side. So my prediction for that would be AJ Styles to win.
What?
Who would you want to win?
Oh, I would like Big E to win, but I mean, he's the Intercontinental Champion, so, well, never say never, basically, but I would like to see him in the Rumble match. Not the Rumble match, but to win the Rumble. So, because Big E has been in this company since 2012. I think he's been in the company for that long. People have hinting a heel turn for a long time now, but it hasn't happened yet. But
also, there's one more prediction of one more rumors that we might hear about Women's Rumble. Ronda Rousey.
Rousey is rumored all the time. Ronda Rousey, I would like for her to return if I was the booker. But Ronda Rousey was last, I think she was kind of either found backstage or was like training if she could possibly come back. But that's still a possibility that she could possibly win the Rumble. But per se, Big E would possibly win. That's a good possibility. So Big E is basically my pick to win. My second is gonna be Daniel Bryan. And third is going to be a tie between Edge and The Rock, because that could be even like possible. Because Edge, he said, oh, he's going to reclaim his WWE championship that he never lost, which he could possibly go against the WWE championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship he lost in 2011 due to injury, but he might go after McIntyre, I was assuming, but he could possibly go after Reigns as well.
James. James. Is he still here? That'll be it. Oh, join us. Episode of Daisy Radio.
And thank you guys for watching Mine9News Plus Talk Topics. I hope you liked it, and if you want more, smash the like button. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn on all post notifications. I would recommend it. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.